The film begins with a truck driver passing through a quarantined area in South Korea. He hits a deer that mysteriously gets back up after being run over. Meanwhile, we meet Seok-woo, a workaholic fund manager who's divorced and living with his young daughter Soo-won. It's clear he prioritizes work over family, forgetting Soo-won's recital and mistakenly buying her the same birthday gift twice. Soo-won expresses her wish to visit her mother in Busan for her birthday, and despite his reluctance, Seok-woo agrees to take her there the next day. As Seok-woo and Soo-won head to Seoul Station, we see signs that something's wrong. Emergency vehicles racing by, and a wounded woman stumbling onto the train just before departure. Other passengers include a pregnant woman and her protective husband, Sang-ho, a high school baseball team, an elderly pair of sisters, a corporate CEO, and a homeless man hiding in the bathroom. Just as the train departs, a clearly infected girl on the platform attacking a train attendant who transforms within seconds into a rabid, contorted zombie. This begins a chain reaction of chaos as passengers are bitten and transformed. The zombies move incredibly fast, attacking in a frenzy and transforming victims almost instantly. A key discovery is made when Seok-woo notices the zombies can't see in dark areas and can only attack what they can see. Sang-ho, the pregnant woman's husband, emerges as a hero, using his strength to hold back zombies. Seok-woo, initially focused only on saving himself and Soo-won, begins to recognize the value of helping others. News reports on phones reveal the zombie outbreak is nationwide, with Busan possibly being the last safe zone due to successful quarantine measures. When the train stops at Daegu Station, which was supposed to be a safe military checkpoint, they discover the station has been overrun. In a terrifying sequence, the military personnel transform into zombies before their eyes. As they rush back to the train, the conductor announces they'll reroute to Busan through East Daegu Station. However, zombies have infested much of the train. The passengers learn they can move between cars by passing through dark tunnels where the zombies can't see them. The surviving passengers gather in a car they've secured from zombies. Here we meet the self-centered corporate CEO, who begins manipulating others to protect himself. Seok-woo's group fights through zombie-filled cars to reach the front train where Soo-won is. During this sequence, Sang-ho sacrifices himself to save the others, asking Seok-woo to protect his pregnant wife. A powerful moment showing how ordinary people can become heroes in crisis. When the trains stop at East Daegu Station, in the chaos, Jin-hee gets separated from Yong-guk and is bitten, leading to another emotional sacrifice as Yong-guk stays with her until the end. The homeless man, who has been quiet and suspicious, reveals his heroic nature by helping Seok-woo and Soo-won escape. The train continues toward Busan with the remaining survivors. As Seok-woo approaches the front of the train, he discovers the CEO has been turned into a zombie and is attacked by him. In a final face-off, Seok-woo manages to fight him off, but is bitten in the process. In a heartfelt moment, Seok-woo says goodbye to his daughter. In his last moments, he recalls the moment his daughter was brought into this world, as he held her in his arms. As we see Seok-woo on the brink of turning, he lets himself fall onto the tracks below. In the last moments of the film, we see Soo-won and Seong-kyung manage to finally reach safety. Their faces show the horror and sadness they have endured to get there. Train to Busan stands out in the zombie genre by focusing on human reactions to crisis rather than just zombie killing. The confined space of the train creates constant tension, while the characters' transformations give the film emotional depth. The movie explores several powerful themes. The contrast between selfishness and sacrifice, with characters like Sang-ho and eventually Seok-woo choosing others over themselves, while the CEO represents how self-interest leads to destruction. The father-daughter relationship between Seok-woo and Soo-won forms the emotional core, showing how crisis can reconnect broken relationships. Class division is another important theme, with the corporate CEO representing the privileged who sacrifice others, while working-class characters like Sang-ho show true heroism. The film also critiques modern society's disconnection. Seok-woo's journey from isolated businessman to connected father symbolizes the need for human bonds in an increasingly isolated world. The zombies themselves represent the infectious nature of fear and panic, showing how quickly society can collapse when self-preservation becomes the only goal. The final scene with Suan singing represents hope and humanity's resilience, even in the darkest times, suggesting that compassion, not isolation, is our salvation. And that wraps up our breakdown of Train to Busan, a zombie film that packs as much heart as it does horror. If you enjoyed this explanation, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more horror movie breakdowns just like this one. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss our weekly uploads. Drop a comment below letting me know which horror movie you want explained next. Thanks for watching, horror fans. Until next time, sleep tight.